Hi, good evening, guys. I just wanted to get on here real quick. Famous last words. Always say real quick, never quick. Um, Actually, I've been trying to get on here for a few days now, and every time I tried, I would feel really, really heavy with sleep, and I just felt like I was walking around with no energy whatsoever. Um, for a couple of days, I just took it to mean my sinuses were bothering me or whatever, but every time I would try to film, I would get very tired. And so last night I started to think this maybe was spiritual in nature, possibly. So I started praying against whatever it was that was making me feel this tired, just very, very sluggish. I would sit on my couch and just watch my children and just kind of feel like I had no energy whatsoever. Couldn't even like get up to play with them on the floor like I normally do. And I know I'm getting older, but I'm not that old. so, I prayed about it last night because my husband pointed it out to me that maybe it was spiritual in nature, and started binding the enemy's attacks on me. And this morning I woke up feeling a lot more awake, and I even had less sleep than I normally do. So, yeah, so tonight I'm ready to go. I've been looking forward to sharing this with you. There is something that I held on to, and I didn't grab my book my journal that I write down in, and I probably should have, but that's okay. I can remember it pretty clearly. But there was something I held on to for, probably since January. I'd had an open vision when I was praying one afternoon, and I held on to it because I wasn't sure entirely what it meant. I needed confirmation, and just yesterday or the day before, I think it was yesterday, I finally got confirmation on it. And because someone else had posted it was kind of like a Watchman trying to peg the date kind of YouTube video. And I wish I had the link to put in the description box, because I know there's going to be people who are going to ask me, well, where'd you get it? Where did you see it from? And to be honest with you, I look at way too many videos. I'm going to be honest with you. While I'm working, a lot of times it's a lot of busy work, and I have plenty of time on my hands to listen. So it's lost in all the archive of videos that I've watched in the last several months, but in just yesterday even. Um, I'm embarrassed to admit that because I watched so many. But anyway, so I'm going to show you what the vision was and what this fellow YouTuber had spoken and shown, and kind of reiterated what I'd seen, at least part of what I'd seen. So I was praying, and sometimes when I pray, I sometimes can see a picture, a flash of something. And I saw, I don't know if you've ever seen like the galaxy, like on a plate, kind of like a two-dimensional galaxy tilted. Well, I saw our galaxy, the Milky Way, and then I saw it flip upside down. And then right after that, the Lord showed me Jesus flipping the tables in the temple when he was angry at the money changers who were selling. They were selling animals for sacrifice, but they were overpricing them and all of that. They were cheating people. And so he was angry with them. And I want to read what Jesus said when he was angry with them. He said in Matthew chapter 21, verse 12 and 13, he said, "Then Jesus went to the temple of God and drove out all those who bought and sold in the temple, and overturned the tables of the money changers and the seats of those who sold doves. And he said to them, 'It is written, my house shall be called a house of prayer, but you have made it a den of thieves.'" And when I had the vision, I felt the Lord was showing me the physical temple that we call, a lot of us erroneously call the church building, so to speak. And he was showing me all the churches that were closed during the pandemic. And I know I can't say certain words, that one even might cost me, but regardless, they were closed during that time period, and some still are, but they were willing to open to line people up to get the jab. And the Lord was showing me that he was angry that they were willing to use this place of worship. They weren't willing to get together, but they were willing to use it as a place of commerce, so to speak, because pharmaceuticals are a business, whether we like it or not. And because it was a corruption of what it was, the purpose for that temple. So that was part of what I thought it was about. And then to yesterday, when I was watching a YouTube video by a fellow YouTuber, he showed he was talking about setting a date for around the Pentecost, and just he was looking into dates. He wasn't penning a date down, but he showed a quick video or a picture of Jesus kind of like shoving tables, and he started to talk about when he was angry in that very passage, and he was talking about how he took it to he was talking about how it related to taking the, in your body, and how it was desecrating your body, the temple, being it messes with your, your DNA. And so anyways, so I thought that was really interesting. It kind of affirmed what I was seeing, that the Lord is not happy with what is going on. And this may make a lot of people mad who are watching this, but this is not from God. If it's doing something to rewrite your makeup, God has He made you exactly as you are, and to be messing with something like that is like playing God. So I just want to get that out there. I've never actually like verbalized my opinion on that, and I don't verbalize my opinion on a lot of world events, which probably makes you wonder why I called myself Watchwoman on the wall. But I feel the Lord's led me to kind of just encourage, and as we see the day approaching, kind of just cheerlead a little bit. And I know other watchmen are giving headlines of the world, and I keep up with them as well. I watch them, but that's just not the ministry that the Lord has called me to. So, but I'm here for the long haul, just so you know. As long as we're able to do this, as long as YouTube lets us, I will continue to do it. So, okay, so I got that. I wanted to share with you that, but there's two other dreams I had, Sunday and Monday night, back to back. I had prayed to the Lord. Honestly, I prayed to the Lord for the second dream, but got the first dream first. So I'm going to share those real quick with you. I don't want this video to be super long. We're already at 7 minutes, but I dreamt the first night that it was nighttime, and I was driving a car, and my young sister, was in the car with me in the front seat, and I was driving very fast, and I was like, I don't know if I was panicking or what it was, but I wasn't in my right mind for some reason. I was concerned, worried about something, and I was just driving really carelessly. And I came to the end of a road, and then it was like T-boning into another road. And I was about to turn to my left, and somebody came flying by me and in front of me and cut me off, and I almost hit them. And it would have been my fault because I was, not looking for them. I got out of my car, and they got out of the car, and then instead of exchanging angry words, they looked at me and they were like, "Are you okay?" And all of a sudden, I didn't know how to answer because I didn't know why I was so upset. There goes my daughter. Anyways, so we were kind of like on a road kind of in the country, and there was woods around us, so there was a tree line, but there was an opening in the middle where we were. And for some odd reason, we all three, my sister, this woman that got out of her car, and me, all looked up at the sky. And what we saw it was a starry night, but all of a sudden we saw one star go across, then another, then another, and then another. And pretty soon there were thousands of stars lighting up the sky. Looked like shooting stars lighting up the sky. And we were in awe. And then I saw a very beautiful like rainbow. It was like a circular like opening in the sky, I want to say, but it was rainbow colored. It had all the colors of the rainbow, and it kind of like when you see you can look up pictures of like a sundog. It kind of looked like that, but it was in the sky in the dark. It was at night, and it was a beautiful rainbow color, and this hole in the sky started opening and opening and opening, and it got to be kind of big, but not like it didn't take over the whole sky or anything like that. But when I saw it, I said, "This is a rapture." And I looked around me, and it's funny because I've had so many dreams where I like recognize immediately that it's a rapture. And but before we could lift off, I noticed there was a group of people who had been gathering around us, and they started to laugh at us and scoff at us and ridicule us, even as they could clearly see the light in the sky. I'm assuming they could see it, but maybe they couldn't. They were laughing at us and making fun of us. And but I knew we were about to go. And so then I woke up. And I think it's not a very it's not full of imagery. This dream, this doesn't have a lot of symbology to it. I think it's pretty obvious what it's about. Pretty straightforward. I've had a few rapture dreams, and I don't know if sometimes we have rapture dreams because we want to, or we dream about them because it's a gift from God. But I always take it as a gift. It's beautiful, and I've never seen a night rapture and a rainbow, like a hole in the sky that was like a rainbow. It was beautiful. But so that night I had actually prayed. I said, Lord, I just love to, I'd love to. I've had a few rapture dreams, and I am very blessed to have them. But I would really, with all that's going on right now, I just need comfort, and I would really love to dream of heaven and seeing you in heaven. And I had prayed that Sunday night, and Sunday night, late that night, I had that dream. So the next day, I prayed it again. I was like, that was lovely. It was beautiful, but I really just want to see your face, or have a dream where I'm in heaven with you. I'm not trying to be greedy. I just want to see you, and I need that comfort. And I read the scriptures, and they do comfort me. But I figured, it won't hurt to ask the Lord for a dream, a comforting dream. And so Monday night came, and then Monday into Tuesday I dreamt. So that was today's the 5th. So that would have been, I can't do math, guys. I'm tired. That would have been Tuesday yesterday, so Monday the 3rd into Tuesday the 4th of May, 2021. Just for posterity's sake. I never start off with a date for some reason. So anyway, Tuesday morning, I dreamt I was in a field of wheat. And I was in a far off country. I knew I was in heaven. And I was with a group of people, a group of saints, and we were all wearing robes. And they were white, but we were waiting for somebody, and we were waiting for Jesus. And we had just been raptured, which is kind of funny because it's almost like I dreamt of the before the rapture and the after the rapture 2 nights in a row, kind of sandwiched in there. We got raptured. But so we were milling around together, and you could tell the atmosphere was really excited. Like, people were just super happy to be there, so relieved. It was the most festive feeling too. It was very freeing, and like it felt like there was going to be a party that was just going to break out any minute. It was very exciting. And I heard somebody say, "Did you see him? Did you see him?" And I heard another person say, "I know he's around here somewhere." And then another person, "Yeah, I think that's him. That's him," like that. And people started talking like in low voices like that, but very excited chatter. And then suddenly the crowd parted, and there was Jesus. And his face was glowing, and I couldn't see his face very well, but I could see the beard, and I couldn't see anything else, because pretty much as soon as I saw him part the crowd or whatever, the crowd part for him, it was like he was almost right there in front of me quickly, like in a shot, he was right in front of me. And so mostly I saw his robes. And I said, "Give me one of your famous hugs." I don't know why I said that. I think because I've had a couple of dreams where I've hugged him, where he's hugged me. And he's always so much taller than me. Like, I come up to his, like, below his chest. Like, it's like a little kid hugging a parent. And just the same, but even more peace and comfort. And he laughed, and he gave me a big, deep hug. And that's not the first time he's hugged me. So I woke up. When I woke up, that's when I woke up. I thought about what I prayed for, and that I just wanted comfort, and I wanted to see him after the rapture in a dream. And you know what? That's exactly what he gave me. And so I'm carrying his scripture with me to comfort me. But also, I mean, you can write these dreams down and look back at them. I know one girl had said that she wrote down on a poster all the things that the Lord had done for her that she can't explain, so that when she's feeling low, she can look back on those things and those scriptures and be encouraged by them. I think that's a good idea. So I just wanted to share those two things with you, and then the vision, and just wanted to let you go with a blessing real quick, because I want to keep in touch with you guys as much as possible. Whenever the Lord sends me something, gives me a release to send it to share it with you, I will. So it's not scheduled. It's not once a week. I don't feel an obligation to do that. I looked back on my history and I noticed that it seems to be like 3 times a month. But last month I was on vacation, so only 2 times last month. But it's no rhyme or reason. That's just how it worked out. Let me share something with you. I want to share a blessing with you. It's from Numbers 6:24 through 26. I'm just gonna bless you out of the the chat. It says, "The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace." With that being said, if you don't know the Prince of Peace, his name is Jesus, Messiah. They say the Hebrew name is Yeshua HaMashiach, and he is coming very soon for his bride, the church. Those who call him their own, those who believe that he died on the cross, rose 3 days later, and paid for their sins, and that we just need to believe and to follow him. Believe and follow him, love him, understand the sacrifice he made for you, and believe with the heart and, the mind and the heart, that he did that for us, and just follow him. I just want to thank you for being on here, coming, and I know I can draw these things out. So God bless you and have a good night. See you later.